I feel like Wi-Fi is so slow today. I don't know why. Nothing wants to load. Have fun. Okay, I'm also streaming vertical today and not horizontal because I don't know, my horizontal streams have been like pretty dead, I'm not gonna lie. Which could be the time, but I've been doing them every Saturday, so today is actually a really nice day. I should probably be outside, but what am I gonna do outside? It's also like not that warm outside, even in the sun. Like it was very, very windy today, so here we are. I'm currently working on another granny square. And maybe whoever is here today can help me like pick the colors. So I'm just gonna quickly go through the ones that I have already done, even though nobody's really here yet. But we've got this blue one. I have a lot of blue ones. This one. So these ones, I'm making a blanket out of these. Love this one. And that one. And this one. And this one. And this one. So I've got quite a few. I think I'll just leave them like stacked up back here. Hi! I'm wondering if I can put this up like higher. The chat is so annoying because it doesn't let me see if you guys put emojis on my phone for some reason, but I can see it on my laptop. So like I have the chat up on my laptop too. So if I, yeah, whatever. Okay. Where did my hook go? Is anybody else crocheting today? I'm probably gonna make so many mistakes on this. Okay. Okay, so my petals are all done. What's my favorite animal or pet? Probably dogs. I've got my 2 stinky dogs sleeping over there. Which maybe that's like basic, but I have never not had a dog in my life since I was born. Growing up, we had like 6 or 7 dogs at one point in our house. Can I do animal sounds? No, I'm not doing animal sounds. Do you want me to hold this up to my sleeping puppies over here? And they can do some sounds for you? She's snoring away. Puppy snoring ASMR. Okay, so the trick with any granny square that you make is you need to weave in your ends as you go, because leaving that for the end is a nightmare. I think I actually have one of these squares that I never put the ends in, so I need to actually go back and do that. It's probably rushing when I was filming for a reel. Hi! I know, I don't know how long it's going to take me to do all of these squares, but because I don't know like what my final size will be. I kind of want it to be like big enough for like a double queen size bed, but we'll see. When I've made these blankets before, I've used maybe like a weight 5 yarn, so bulky yarn, and those worked up so fast and made really big squares, so I was able to actually like crank out that blanket really quickly. This one, not so much. Oh, thank you. I honestly don't really know what to do when I come on here. I just come on here and I'm like, okay, I'll just chat. I don't really know how to entertain. They do. Like, once you get going, so I've been challenging myself to film a reel every single time I make one. That way I'm like getting content out of it too. And I have gotten it down to about an hour. Like, I can crank it out in an hour, but that's about as fast as I can go. Because it is kind of tedious. And then working with this worsted weight, like, I'm using the Premier Basics, and it's great for a worsted weight, but it is very like springy and can kind of like come apart, and I'm like, it's like flying off my hook kind of sometimes. So, but they had the best selection of colors and price, and it's not like super itchy, but I actually don't mind when my worsted weight is like a little bit, I don't know, sketchy. Back to the background, I believe. I'm liking this color combo. Originally I was going to try to aim for like more of a pink focused blanket, but I don't know, I'm pulling a lot of blues for some reason. I just think as long as every single square is a different color combination, it'll all come together like perfectly fine. So need to figure out where I am now in this pattern. This pattern, like if you're going to do this pattern, you need to use Crochet Crystal? Yeah, I think Crochet Crystal. Charity Daisy square. It's the best one. There's so many knockoffs. You've got to watch the videos with it. The only thing is, like, I honestly wish I could rewrite this pattern for her, because it's so wordy. Like, I understand it has to be, but it's almost like too much. Which is probably why people have gone ahead and like made their own versions of it. Okay, I don't even know how to follow where I am in here. I just did that. Okay, now I'm going back behind here. Because 2 in there, yeah. I also see a lot of people, I can tell when they're doing like a knockoff pattern of these because there's like one major thing you're supposed to do when you get to like the flower tip and people don't do it, and then you see their flowers curling in all the time. Just like, oh, I know you used a rip off this pattern. I know originally I was trying to go for way more of like a vintage vibe. I think I might still have like my color inspo pick. I might pull that up. But then, yeah, all of these colors came out really vibrant. So I'm like, okay, well, what am I going to do? I didn't quite want to go so bright, but I didn't want it to be like too boring either. So, and I'm like, you know what? Whatever, if I hate it, I can always make another one in a different colorway. Okay, I'm gonna see. I'm just gonna put one stitch in here. I have like a million devices going right now. It's like a bit much. See if these are saved in my photos. I might only have it on Pinterest actually. Oh no, okay. So this is like a photo that's on Pinterest. This is more so what I wanted to do. All these colors. So like I kind of hope it's giving that vibe eventually. But we'll see. Maybe I just have to do like more pink ones. But that's kind of the vibe I'm going for. Just like maybe hopefully it ends up being more groovy than anything. Like how cute. That's so cute, right? Right? Scooby-Doo for sure. One of them I was like, this is giving super Scooby-Doo. Like I felt like this one was giving Scooby-Doo like Mystery Machine, you know? Which is just so fun. The color combos are like endless. This one, yeah, this one's kind of giving Scooby-Doo too. Which, nothing wrong with that. I used to watch that all the time growing up. Okay, try to put my pattern back up. Yeah, I think like I just need to not overthink the color choices and it will be fine. So if I'm like, oh, I really can't figure out what colors to put together, then I'll look at that inspo pick and maybe like pull something similar. But as long as, you know, there's only so many color combinations I'm going to be able to do with the yarn that I have. So it will all come together. I don't know when, but now that it's like, I didn't really want to work on this over the winter. I didn't feel like, I don't know, it just wasn't giving like winter vibes. Okay, I don't know if it's mirroring me. Okay, it looks like I'm doing it left-handed, but I'm right-handed. I think my camera is just not flipping, or it is flipped. Maybe it's flipped. Maybe it's, I don't know. You know how those settings go? But I am using, this is my right hand. I don't know how anybody left-hand crochets. I think if I was left-handed, I'd probably be so unnatural, but I think I would have to maybe force myself to try to learn right-handed because I see some people, like what they have to do, like, I'm just like, how? Like, this does not compute in my brain, which is so bizarre that like something like crochet truly is designed to just be like right-handed, just the way that you have to do it. Hi, Tess. Okay, wait, I love that you guys have a YouTube. I'm gonna subscribe if you guys post anything. That's so funny. How come you're not outside enjoying the nice day? Says me from inside. Oh, okay, that's awesome. Put David to work. Oh, cute. Is it really windy out there too? Because it is. It was so windy today. Oh no, really? That sucks. April 2? Where are you from? Corey? Corey B? Am I saying that right? Where are you that there's like fires going on? That's not good. Personally, I love the great indoors. I can only handle going outside in small doses. Okay, I don't want to go into that part of this stitch. Okay, Florida. Oh, yeah, yeah. Brutal. Been to Florida once. Orlando, I think. I went in October. So the weather was like iffy. But it was cool. Where am I? Join with a slip stitch. Chain 2. Okay. In the next or in the same? In the next. I know there's something that I change. Tampa. You know what though? Like, Florida is so far away. I hate flying because I get very sick. I don't know. I don't know if I could hop on a plane again that far. Like, I would need to do probably a lot of connecting flights just so I don't have to be stuck on a plane. I hate being on a plane. Okay, 1, 2, chain 1. Yeah. Right? I do too, and I always have, and it sucked. It's like, can't go on any rides at like an amusement park. I can't do like yoga or anything like that because being like anything where my head is down, like I get so sick. Even like stretching, like I'm like, no, I can't do this. I get so nauseous. I don't know why. I can't sit in like the back seat of a car because I get sick from that. It's literally so annoying, but I want to get those motion sickness glasses that you can wear when you're in the car, like if you want to read or something, and they have like the water in them, and it's supposed to help you like not get sick. But yeah, any like pressure change, things like that, my body just freaks out and I get sick. So, not fun. Not fun at all. Crochet and then oh, I can't remember what I do here. Yeah, I have pots, so I think that it was like all related to that, and I just never knew that. Really, the glasses didn't work? That's really upsetting. I probably won't buy them then. I thought that would be like a very magic solution. I don't really know how. I guess it's supposed to like balance your perception of what your everything that's yeah. That sucks. Okay. What is a C-band? What does that do? I know. I don't think I could ever. Maybe like knitting because I'm a lot better at knitting. Like I don't have to look when I'm knitting, but then no. It like almost kicks in like instantly. Even thinking about it, I'm like, "Oh, I don't like I feel like I can like feel myself getting sick just thinking of that." Okay, that's 5. Okay, I feel like oh, okay. I don't even know what part of this pattern I'm reading, to be honest. To here. Okay. It's been so long since I've done one of these. I'm like really not sure what I'm doing. Really? Okay, that's kind of interesting. I'm gonna look into that and see what that's all about. I've never heard of those before, ever. That's actually really cool. Yeah, last time I was on a plane, I was like, I had like 5 people hand me their bags to throw up in because I got so sick when I think we were landing. And it came out of nowhere, and I was like sweating profusely. And then my friend was like checking my pulse, and she's like, "You're at like 168." And I'm like, "Is that bad?" But I'm like, "What the?" Like now I know that's pretty high, but just can't. Hi. Is anybody else crocheting today? Also, are you guys? I'm so curious. Are you watching on your phone or are you on TV, desktop? Like, how are you guys watching? And then okay. That makes sense. I don't I don't think I get very sick though on boats. I'm not sure why. I mean, probably because we just go on ferries. I don't get that sick on a ferry because it's so big. And then whenever I was younger, when we go on like smaller boats, yeah, I don't think I've really like noticed any motion sickness. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. With these, I'm doing a blanket for sure. But I'm never gonna like put it out on anything because my dogs will destroy it for sure. So I want to get a blanket ladder or something similar to that for my crochet room so that I can put it against the wall and then have it on display, more like a display piece until I maybe no, even like I feel like Chewy, he's hopefully gonna live for like a million years. So I think it will just be a display piece. Okay, that doesn't seem right. Oh, I guess it is. The vintage market yesterday was good to go to. Not enough vintage. Well, I guess maybe. Maybe there was enough vintage, but there wasn't vintage I like. I like kitschy. Kitschy, like the made in Japan, like my little cookie jar back here, like that kind of stuff, like retro flower, even my little Chilliwack test. It was out in Chilliwack. We were like, do we go visit Tessa and David? And then we drove out there and like half a tank of gas gone, and we were like, oh, this is pretty far from here still. So but it's on all weekend if you guys wanted to go check it out. Like there's tons of vendors. I was just looking for very specific vintage pieces and they didn't have any this year. I feel like they had more last year that was like that. But like even my little crochet dish, I got this one last year. I'm trying not to let all the things fall out of it, but you know, like this is the kind of stuff that I like, is colorful, retro, kind of kitschy things. So I was hoping I could have found some like vintage chalkware pieces or something of the sort, but no such luck. So I'm probably gonna just order a bunch of stuff off Etsy. Kitschy, yeah. I was debating starting a second account for my more vintage stuff and calling it Kitchnits or something like that. Kit's Kitsch. But I think some dork already took it, so so we'll see. But yeah, I used to have some cute pieces and then I sold them because I go through these phases where I'm like, oh, I want to have all this stuff and I'm gonna do so much with it, and then I'm like, I want to own nothing. I want zero possessions, and then I get rid of everything and sell everything off, and then I'm like, oh, why did I do that? But we'll see. Now I want to build a gallery wall because the wall across from me is super empty. I'm gonna show you guys. Like literally nothing on this wall. Just these 3 random windows and like them. So I want to do maybe like a low little table. Maybe get a record player and then do different stuff. But it's like kind of awkward because I don't know. Like the windows are there. I don't know. I'm gonna figure that out. It's just sourcing different pieces now. That could work. Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, with my mugs today, I'm like stacking them all up, getting ready to get rid of them all, and I'm like, what am I gonna do tomorrow though? Like, what am I gonna drink coffee out of tomorrow? I like go through all my clothes and I'm like, I'm never gonna need this ever again. I'm never gonna wear this. And then I'm like, the next day, I'm like, wait, what if I do need this piece of clothing? I'm like, oh. Just like constantly have a donation bin going. Okay, to my manager that's trying to message me right now, I cannot see your text message. I'm so sorry. Why is there motion at my front door? Ah. Hello. Yeah, Tess, I'm sure that's just gonna get crazier with a baby too, because like you're just probably gonna accumulate so much more stuff having a child. Okay, this is like kind of cute. I hope it's not too similar to this one. It very much is, but oh well. We'll just space them out in the blanket, like it'll go next to something like that. I might change the border color of this one. Maybe not. I haven't used it yet. Okay, I'm just gonna check my messages. I want to get a rug for in here too, because I have carpet, but it's like white, and everything is so white in here, so I might try to get like some sort of cool carpet, but so expensive, and then the dogs, so I don't know. We'll see. I don't want that. Okay. I don't remember if I need to do another. Yes. Okay, so one more row of this blue. Chain 2, 2. A cow? What cow? Whose cow? I didn't think cows did that. A cow or a crow? Oh my god. How come? What do you even do in that scenario? Do you show fear or do you try to like big dog them? Aww. Is she normally nice? I showed fear. Oh my god. Too bad you guys didn't have a video of that. Okay. Oh, that's cute though. Oh, you do? Oh my god. Okay, you'll have to show us sometime. A calf would be cute. Okay, either I can't count or I did this wrong. Oh, and the next 3. Yeah, I did it wrong. Hi. I'm good. How are you? What are you doing today? Oh my gosh, I hate when this flies off my hook. 2. Awesome. Are you making anything or are you just watching today? It's starting to get warm in my room now. I closed all of the windows because they were like rattling the blinds and then the dogs were going crazy. And I'm like, yeah, that can't be happening if I'm gonna go live. Thank you. No, I don't meet people from the internet. Yeah, it's a lot brighter than I was expecting. It's called Coral, which it is definitely more peach than coral, so kind of an interesting name, but I didn't want to do them all yellow in the center. So I'm kind of trying to change it up, but I'm like, I just thought when they're all laid out, it might look funny if all the centers are yellow, so. If you want to learn how to knit, I have some videos on my YouTube, like how to knit a hat, how to cast on, so you could start there. I'm not like, I don't have too many though. The goal was to put a couple more like teaching how to knit or crochet videos, but I'm not too sure. I was actually going to see if I could teach people in person how to knit first, then put videos online, just to see if I actually could teach. Like, can you learn from me? I don't know if I'm a good teacher, at least for this. Ah. Okay, that concludes the background, which is nice. Now I'm going to do the border, but you guys can tell me if I should change the border color after I weave in this end. Because it definitely, this will for sure be giving Scooby-Doo if I go with this purple that I have. Just don't know. I want to make sure they all have a different border color. So I got a couple pinks, one orange. I might need to order some different colors for this too. Okay, I guess I already did the first end. Okay, so thinking I was gonna do this color for the little border row, which will be like this part, but I don't know if I should do that color or dark green. Kind of boring. Could do yellow. Don't know if I love that. I feel like I already, no, I don't have one in this blue. That blue and this blue, like, I feel like it's too close. Like, I want a little bit more contrast than that. And then got some mint. I could do the mint green, but I already have a border in mint, so I'm actually not going to do that. Let's see what other colors I have in the cupboard. That would go. I actually have a lot. This is overwhelming. I'm not done one in this color. I don't know. Pink might be too much. What else is back here? I used yellow? No. Could do this yellow. Oh, that might work. No, maybe not. I think I should probably just go with this color. What color do I do, you guys? Tell me for the border. This is where my decision paralysis kicks in. Have I used that? Yes. This is probably too close as well. Yeah, that's too close. Mint is not the vibe. Okay, I'm thinking either this, even though that's a lot of green, purple, or yellow. No, yellow's out. I don't like it. Oh, I don't know what to do. Okay, thanks for not helping. I think I'm going to do this one just so I get a variety of colors. Okay. Done. Watch, as soon as I join this, they'll be like, do the other color. Okay, I need some water. I could not swallow that. Okay. Border is nice and easy, just double crocheting all the way across. Is anyone watching any good shows right now on TV or streaming or anything like that? Because I need something new to watch. Get double crochet first. Bye, Tess. Thanks for popping in. Oh, okay, so wait, a lot of these chats are not popping up for me. Sorry if it looks like I ignored you. Okay, I did not see this. Okay, half of these did not pop up for me, so I'm really sorry. Okay, well, hopefully the chat populates properly again, but okay, so here we are. You know, I'm having a hard time really like loving these squares because I like them so much better in the velvet yarn. I really want to put music on right now, but last time I did, I got hit with a bunch of copyrights, so half the time I put it on and people are like, oh, we can't even hear the music, and then I did it and YouTube was like, copyright, copyright, copyright. So here we are sitting in silence, listening to myself talk until somebody pops into the chat and wants to chat. I think I would like to make like 3 of these today, maybe. I'm going to go into a specific part of this stitch. It's not letting me. I wonder if I sang a song, if it would pick it up and copyright it. Or if I'm just like singing a cover, if that's fine. But you don't want to hear me sing. It's the reason I'm crocheting on YouTube and I'm not singing on YouTube. Okay, cutie, this one's done. I don't think that I'm gonna block any of these squares. I'm like, oh, I probably should actually, just so that they're all, even though I'm using the same brand of yarn and same yarn type for every square, some of them are coming out a little bit bigger and a little bit smaller, and I'm using the same hook size, so I perhaps should block them, but just find like if you're sewing it all together in the end anyways, do I care? That's like my one thing I'll be lazy about with crochet. Otherwise, I pretty much stick to like all of the rules of crochet. I always forget, like, because I don't use YouTube, like I've been on Instagram way longer, so people are probably confused as to why my name is Kids Knits and then I'm always crocheting. But I feel like it's more interesting to watch somebody crochet than it is to watch somebody knit. Just because like all your stitches are stuck on whatever you're making, and like crochet, your stitches like just, it's like done, created right there. So okay, that's good. We've got another one to add. I think I need to go in like complete opposite direction now and like go for more yellowy reddy vibes, because this is, we need some more variety. I need more pink. I need more pink if I'm gonna do like more of a pink blanket, like the inspo pick. Or maybe I just need to go like lighter colors. I feel like this is, like some of these are quite dark. Okay, so I'm gonna pick some colors for the next one. Have I used this pink? No. I don't even really have pink background on any of these. Have I used mint? Yeah, kind of, maybe. I hate picking colors. I should probably just put this all into like a random color picker and then let it pick for me. Or maybe I should do like another pinky purple. No, I'm kind of hating purple right now. I think I don't have that many exciting pinks to choose from. So pink, okay. What's this color? This one's very similar to this one. Like almost identical. which is kind of annoying. What's this one called? Peach. Peach, and this one's coral. These are like almost identical. If you see this in person, this is like barely different. That's kind of annoying. Okay, maybe I'm gonna go for like a low contrast on this next one. Throw in a yellow center. Okay, this will be my color palette for the next one. This is a lot prettier in person. I don't know why the colors are like so much harsher on here. I do have one more pink I kind of want to pull out. Two more pinks? One more pink? I do want to use red in one, but I'm not ready to use red. This is just more rose colored. I'm not obsessed. I might have to place an order with some new colors to like change the vibe. This is like too bright. Like it's giving neon. I've already used it too. I've used it here. So no. I just have like a mountain of yarn right beside me. I don't know what combo would be good with red, so I might refer back to my inspo pick before I do that, but this could actually like, this could pop off. Let's do this combination first. So I'll do a yellow center. Yellow center for sure. Oh, I'm kind of liking like yellow background and then peach leaves. That would be nice. But I don't want this as the border color. I don't want it as the background color either. Why is this so difficult? Maybe this should be the center. Do I have yellow as a background? I have that kind of yellow. Okay, border color I'm going to pick last. I'm just going to get started on my center. Where did I put my hook? What? Where did I put my hook? Oh my god, this is painful. I'm so confused. I literally just had it. Is it on the ground? How did I lose my crochet hook? I'm literally working in the smallest space right now. I'm so confused. Oh, okay. Okay, so let's back this pattern up. What am I supposed to be doing here? Slip stitch. I should probably like pre-make all the centers for these flowers. Hi, how are you, Rosalie, right? Rosalie? But I should probably pre-make all of the centers in every single color that I have, and then that way it's like one less thing to have to like start to do, and then I can just pair colors that I like with it as I go. And then know for sure what center colors I have used and which ones I have not. That color is done. Maybe a mint green would have been a cute center for this one. I'm just throwing all of my ends into a pile on the ground. I need to get a garbage can for in here. Okay. It takes so long just to weave in those little ends, but I'd rather do it now than do it later. So you guys, I got my nails done. I did the cat eye. Isn't that cute? They look like literal like jewels on there. I don't know if like this is my color. It's a little dark for me, but cute, right? Like the shimmer, and then it's like sparkly. I think I'll probably do some more cat eye. I like having sparkly nails, but okay, petal color. Let me just double check. So I have no pink petals at all, except for this hot pink, so I'm not really too worried. I do have a light pink background though. So this one will probably be my petals now. Okay, so that's fine. And this will maybe be my back. I don't like this though. I need to go yarn shopping. Is this the same color or is this a different color? Okay, so no, this will be my petal color. This will be my background color. And this will be the border color. That's ugly too. I'm gonna have a meltdown. Maybe this has to be the red one. Maybe we do like this shouldn't be this hard to pick a color. I need more pinks. Where do I use this color? Have I used this one too? Yeah, I've used both of these. I have an orange flower, but do I have a peach? It's really not that serious, and I'm like making it so life or death here. Okay, I'll decide on a border later, but this is going to be my petal color. And then this will be the background. I'm just going to do it. Could sit here forever and like hum and haw over what color to use. Probably gotta close that blind. Yeah, this skein is like a lot thinner than some of the other ones, so I don't know if this would make a good background color because it would be definitely smaller than the other ones. Did I do a chain there? Okay, I'm just gonna go close this blind. Hi, I'm making these flower granny squares because I'm going to put them all together and make a big blanket. So I haven't made any since last summer, and it's time to add some more to that. But I'm gonna be totally honest, I'm not loving these colors. So hopefully when I like put them all together, I'm gonna like them a lot more. Thank you. I think I just need to add like some more low contrast ones because they're just so like they're so bright. I didn't expect like these colors to seem so like neon. busy home business. Okay. The sun's going down a little bit now. Let's see. I always forget the best way to join this next round. I think best if I start with my slip stitch. Okay, and then last thing I made on live, I did a little dishcloth. I think I put them away. My Dainty Daisy dishcloth, just like basic, and then scallop border. And then I did so I'm gonna move it. That octopus up there, that was the last one I did. And I think that's it. I think that's all I've been, oh, and then I'm working on a poncho for my mom. But progress has been slow on that. That's probably what I'll work on tonight. I'm gonna put on like a show and then I'll crochet that because I don't have to think while I crochet. And then this blanket here is like my unfinished ongoing project too, but it's like so big and heavy that it's usually like too warm to even work on it. So I don't know, I think I might, my favorite color, probably yellow. A lot of stuff at my house is yellow. My chair is yellow. Where's my chair? But I like a lot of colors. I like all colors. What's your favorite color? Really? I like a lot of colors, but then all I wear is black because I think it's just easiest. But picking a favorite color is, I don't know, like, can you even? I do. I have two dogs. They're sleeping away right beside me. Normally they're bugging me to come sit on here with me, but they're snoozing away. They're actually so cute right now. I have a pit bull and I have a chihuahua. So a big guy and a little guy. Which is the perfect combination. That's cute. What color? No, I'm not left-handed. I think it's mirroring me. So this is my right hand. This one's my left hand. Okay, I literally just closed that blind and it's still. Shout out to everybody who's left-handed and crochets. I do not know how they do it. Ooh. Oh, that's cute. Toy poodles are really cute. Is he, she, he? Yeah, because his name's Rocky, right? So a boy. What's his temperament like? Like, what are they like? Are they pretty chill or are they kind of hyper? I knew one. My old neighbors had a toy poodle and he was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Which I wouldn't have expected for the breed, but I guess it can happen in every breed, right? Getting like blinded by the sun. It's like right in my window. Are you serious? Honestly though, like, that's not the worst. I feel like my dogs are kind of like that too. Try to take them for a walk, they actually don't really even care to do it. I feel like I would prefer that though to a very high energy kind of dog because I'm also a low energy person. So just a dog that's happy to chill. Actually, I had a Chihuahua years ago. And I got her because I was crocheting so much and doing a lot of market prep. So literally just like at home all the time crocheting, like creating stock. So I went and I asked for the oldest Chihuahua, like oldest dog that they had. like specifically a senior, so that I could get a dog that would literally just want to chill and sleep and not do very much and just need to like get up for their pee breaks and maybe like a short walk here and there. So I got a little, well, I think they said that she was 10, but she only lived like a year and a half after I got her, maybe like a year and a couple months. Not very long, but she was the perfect knitting buddy, that's for sure. It's my little geriatric puppy. This pattern in Pinterest, it's probably all over Pinterest if you look it up, but there's so many different versions of the pattern. If you're going to get this particular one, you want a daisy square one, I would highly recommend, sorry about this, the Crochet Crystal with a K pattern. It's the Charity Daisy Square pattern because it is like the original, and there's a video in the pattern that talks you through each round. It is kind of a more complicated, confusing pattern when you first pick it up, but it's once you get it, it's pretty easy. But that's one I would go with because a lot of people have like ripped it off. I'm in Canada, so I'm not in the States, and it's almost 6 o'clock here. I'm on the West Coast, so. So the sun, I guess, yeah, it's moving across. It's gonna be setting. I guess just after 8 tonight. Hi. I have a feeling I'm going to be making like a really big mistake in this pattern just from talking and crocheting at the same time, but whatever. Ooh, Mississippi. Okay, I'm just gonna see if I can turn on captions. I don't know if that's something I can do though. Yes. Okay, so I have chat translation turned on, but I don't know that I can do any translations in here. So if you guys need this translated, I honestly just don't know how to do that. My apologies. Maybe I can do it on my laptop. What's the weather like in Mississippi? Is there like a setting on here? Settings. Rainstorms are nice to like listen to though. But I hate humidity. Okay, does anybody know if you can turn on captions for lives? I feel like it captions it after I save it, but like not during. says unavailable, so. Yeah, I think it only allows captions after. I don't think it can like caption me as I'm talking, so I'm not sure if that's necessary, but oh well. Okay, okay. Like, I probably haven't had one since I was a child. So I don't know. I feel like I only knew that they ever had, like, was it iced tea? Or was there other kinds that they had? Like, I'm thinking of like the drink that has like, it's like blue in a blue can. Oh, okay. I feel like growing up, I only ever saw the iced tea one, which was actually really good, but it was just probably like pricey. Or were they like those ones that were like always, it always had the price on it, so it was like whatever, 99 cents? I don't drink a lot of pop or um, juice. I pretty much only drink like my tea or coffee in the morning and then water throughout the day. And I don't really know why. That's just my preference. I do drink a lot of electrolytes though, so. And like occasionally, I'll do um, like a diet Coke or diet Dr Pepper. I'm 32. The sun is killing me over here. pretty good for my age. Okay, but 32 is still like very young. Hopefully I keep aging gracefully. I have my wrinkles. What ESSA is? No. What is it? Oh, that's cool. I've never heard of that. Are they like weighted kind of thing? Yeah, I feel like a weighted one would be like kind of nice. Or I guess like, yeah, people make those giant snuggler kind of ones that would be more like a blanket. It feels like a hug kind of thing. That's nice though. I feel like my dogs are my emotional support. And I'm like, okay, come snuggle up to me, and then I feel more calm. Like my little chihuahua, when he just curls up into me, I'm like, oh, this is instantly like so calming. Yeah, I tried weighted blankets. I was getting like when my POTS was pretty out of control, like I would get anxiety feelings all the time. My heart would just like randomly race when I was trying to fall asleep. And I tried the weighted blanket, but it gave me more anxiety. So I did not like a weighted blanket, but I'm like, oh, maybe like a weighted stuffy, just like localized in one spot, like where I like feel that anxiety would be better. But I find like anything like compression or like a weighted blanket, it gives me more anxiety than it does like help relieve any of the anxiety. So yeah. So true. Does your dog sleep with you too? Does your dog like to snuggle? Okay, all of my petals are done. This is going to be a very low contrast one. Hopefully it kind of pops out a little bit more. I'm going to get more of the background going. Okay, my stomach is grumbling. So maybe this will be my last one, and then I'm gonna go have dinner and I don't know, just chill out for the rest of my night. But I still have to do the background and the border. I honestly can't pick between Pipples and Chihuahuas, but I think after having my Pipple Olive, like, I don't think I could get another one after her. I just think that would be like so hard because she's been a very difficult dog. But I love her. I just think like I would be very upset to like get another pit bull and then do everything with that dog that I was not able to do with Olive because of her behavior. I just kind of want to keep her as my special girl forever. But like Chihuahuas, I've had so many Chihuahuas, and I think like I would just love to have like a geriatric Chihuahua rescue with all these like senior Chihuahuas because I love them so much. German Shepherds are cute too. Very smart German Shepherds. Lots of work though. German Shepherd and Toy Poodle are very different. Only 6. I thought it was 7 o'clock for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, let's finish this off. So. For a dog? I don't know. Brindle's nice. But anything that doesn't shed too much is also very nice. Yeah. Goldens are like that nice, like rusty orangey browny kind of color. It's a really nice coat for dogs too. Love a Dalmatian too though. Anything like unique. I love like when dogs have like very unique coloring. But there's just so many. What are you going to do with the rest of your night? I don't know if I'm liking this, to be honest. That's good. It's a good night. Like a relaxing night, right? That's good though. What will you do for a craft? I don't know. It depends what you have, right? Like you could do painting, or I honestly wanted to start making some like coloring sheets on Canva just to have like something to do in the morning that is not screen related, like nothing on my phone. Just make like my own like custom coloring pages. I like doing puzzles. I haven't done one in a long time though, because I find like I get so hyper fixated on it that I will like stop crocheting and I'm like, no, I need to start like working on my patterns again. Even like hand sewing stuff is good, but it just honestly depends what you have on hand. Oh yeah, I made a bunch of those like giant stars, like the 3D stars out of paper, which was kind of fun. But I used like this thicker cardstock and it was really difficult to get it to stay together. I think the hot glue wasn't enough. I needed to staple it. And like paper chain's so relaxing because it just like just keep going. Even like scrapbooking or something like that's kind of nice. It'd be like fun to do again if I have like the Polaroid photo printer, so like printing out like the little Polaroid pictures and making pages would be cute too. So I feel like we don't, all of our photos like live on our phones now. It'd be nice to get them out. I did clay recently too with a girlfriend. We made like little picture holders. I think we just used some clay from Michael's and we just baked it. Well, thanks for being here and chatting. That was fun. Have a good night. Hopefully the storm isn't too crazy, the rain. And hopefully your crafts are fun. getting confused with this pattern now. Okay. Okay, so double, double, half double, single. And then that should be just a single, I think. No, I think it's a half double. And then a half double again, and then double, and then that's two. Okay. Something just went weird. Okay, last background. I'm not obsessed. Peach is very blah on this one. But oh well. This is trouble. Okay, next time I think I'm gonna do the hot pink with the light pink background. I think that's what needed to be done here. But I did say I wanted low contrast. I just really needed to, I don't know, do it a little different. Definitely gonna be done after this one. I thought I could maybe do like one more, but I'm getting a little shaky. Need to eat. That's what I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna go watch Secret Millionaire. Why can't I talk? Secret Millionaire. I'm gonna go finish that. Now I'm like, I didn't really pay attention to like most of the episodes, but now that it's like down to fewer people, I feel like it's getting more interesting because it's funny to see people think they know who the millionaire is and then it not end up being that person. And then getting harder for the millionaire to like evade who it is. So I'll watch that on Netflix. Hi, you wanna come up? Hi. Hi. Yeah, you can come up. Come. Come here. No, not both of you. That's crazy. I have one more thing to do. Oh my gosh. Chewy wakes up Olive, gets her out of the bed, so they can both come bug me. They're probably getting antsy from being in here for a couple hours now. Good girl. Oh my god, she just goes and plunks right back down. I feel like it's not a live stream if the dog's not in it though. Okay, border. I don't want to do a border that I've already done. Maybe it just needs to be like this, the bright pink. Am I gonna hate that? I've done an orange border. No, I think I have to just do like full send with the pink, and I've already done the other one, so let's just do this one. I need to get it done because I'm not feeling good. I have Ella Langley stuck in my head. Okay, I do actually like this color combination. It's showing up terribly on the camera, but I think what I'll do next time I want to do a pink square is do flower in the hot pink and then the light pink in the background and then alternate that. How long have I even been on here for now? I think like 2 hours? Perhaps that's too long for me. Because, yeah, I'm just shutting down a little bit. but that's okay. I won't be live streaming next Saturday. Maybe next Friday night I might. No. Yeah, next Friday night I might do. So if you want to catch me on there, I don't know what I'll do. Maybe some more flower squares. Maybe something else. Not sure yet. Maybe I'll see a pattern that I like in the meantime and then want to make that too. And I think tomorrow, I'm not going to go live at all tomorrow. I'm just going to work on some new posts to make. I want to make a little headband thing. Finish this poncho for my mother, which would be kind of sick if I could finish that tonight. Then I could go see her tomorrow and have her like try it on, but we'll see. I don't know. I think I might rip this out. I think I actually freaking hate this one. Yeah, I don't like this. I'm gonna rip this back. Okay, I actually think I'm going to do this border instead, and then hopefully that kind of like ties more of that together, but I actually hate this square. I hate it so much. I want to like set it on fire. But like to rip that all out is such a waste of time. So maybe it will just be like an extra square, and if I don't need it, I'm not going to use it in the future. But I don't know why it's so hard to just pick a freaking color for a square. Am I supposed to treble this one? I'm getting cranky. Getting cranky because I need to eat. How are you? I'm gonna be popping off of here actually like pretty quickly. I'm gonna do a couple more stitches, but I'm literally probably going to pass out because that's what happens when you're a chronically ill baddie. And I need to eat before I get sick. But thanks for popping in, Katie. I do want to just make it to the end of this, but I'm like hanging on by a thread here. I need like a mini fridge in this craft room. A mini fridge and like a little snack bar. I need a snack bar in here. I have lollipops behind me, but like that's not enough. That's what I need for my little emergencies. Because I never know when it's like time to die for me. And by that I mean like my blood sugars to plummet and blood pressure tank and blood stop flowing to my head. I hate that this color is like so much thinner than all the others. Like I wish it was like nice and thick, plump, worsted weight so that it would really just pop out more. Okay, I'm just gonna push it and do this last pass so that I can reveal the final square I did today. Why am I like this? Okay, almost there. One more stitch and then join. Okay, I'm not gonna weave in this end. Just gonna cut it off and be done because I am needing to go. So that's the last one. This one needs to be blocked out. I don't love it still. I kind of hate it. It is what it is though. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, that was good. There was lots of good chat today. So I'll see you guys next week. Maybe during the week. I don't know. We'll see.